Since becoming CEO in 2014, you've remained utterly focused on reimagining Keppel of the future.
Yes.
You launched Vision 2030 a few months into the pandemic. It was the result of a group of 30 leaders you put together to stress test future scenarios.
Correct.
What was the process like?
Okay, it's quite interesting. We picked 30 of our younger leaders so that they have no baggage. We asked them to reimagine what Keppel will be like in 2030. And eventually we came out with our Vision 2030, which essentially positions Keppel as a solution provider for sustainable urbanization. And of course, in more recent times, we have accelerated this vision to be a global asset manager and operator, focusing on providing solutions for sustainability to our end customers and also provide investment solutions for investors who are keen to participate in making the planet greener.
The conversation also centered around which existing assets you needed to get out of.
Of course, I think the key is really focusing on the areas where the group has a very strong domain knowledge and changing our business model. It's a change in the business model where we are going more for recurring income.
When you think of global asset managers, you think of companies like Blackstone, Morgan Stanley. Did the group's infrastructure expertise make it easier for you to attract the sovereign wealth and pension funds to invest with you?
I think the operating capabilities is very key. So more and more, these investors are looking for real assets that have cash flow and that can provide some protection against inflation. So when we talk about Keppel, they straight away could see that we are different from the Blackstone, the KKR. We are able to build, we are able to operate specialized assets. So this is something that other of our peers are not so able to do.
Your goal is to grow assets under management to 200 billion Singapore dollars by 2030. That's a really bold and ambitious target.
Yes.
You recently made a move to acquire a 50% stake in a leading European asset manager, Aermont Capital. Are you using acquisitions to fast-track your transformation?
In a way, the key is this. The asset management business is really built on momentum. There's a saying in the industry, the first dollar is the hardest to raise because when you first start out, you have no track record. It's very hard to raise the first fund. But once you have that track record, you have that momentum, you have that success, and you have the trust of your LPs, then it's a bit quicker. Of course, we have also shown from the Aermont proposed acquisition of Aermont that we will not just rely on organic, but we will also look selectively at inorganic.
Anything else you're looking to acquire?
Oh, I can't tell you that, but...
Do you have a criteria?
We do. As we grow organically, we hope that we will be able to see other asset managers, but probably not so much in real estate because we are quite happy with Aermont. Maybe in our other segments like infrastructure and connectivity.